What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. LexxExpress checking in here with the choose a brand screen on MyGM, and I kind of wanted to go over what they're showing off here and see where your guys are headed. Now, when you look at this screen right here, you got 4 different options. What up, James? Good morning. Andrew, Ricochet winning the belt was amazing. Best thing that WWE has done with that belt in a while. Even though Sammy winning was cool too, but this is even better. So for SmackDown, you get Birth of Legends. For Raw, you get This Is War. For NXT, you get Fighting Champion. And for NXT UK, you get International Takeover. That's kind of like a specialty badge, right, Trout?
Yep.
So that's pretty dope. I like how each show is gonna have its own little like its own specialty, if you will.
I think I'm gonna go SmackDown.
SmackDown, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Show.
think it's cool. I think it's cool the way that they did it, though. The selection option is super dope. So I want to see who Xavier Woods goes with. But look, for SmackDown. All right, so for Birth of a Legend, 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased by 6. Wow. That's actually a nice major boost. That's a good boost right there, man.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, guys, this footage is brought to you by Up, Up, Down, Down. I'm just reacting to it, reviewing it, checking it out for myself, trying to see what this game has to offer. Oh, look at the session setting. Opponent type, AI. Shane McMahon is GM opponent. You get to basically handpick who your opponent is. It's like a 1v1. Draft pool is default. Draft setting is manual, so you get to change it up. So if you were going to do coast to coast, a GM interference book this week will provide an additional +2 show bonus and free to book this week. That's cool. That's Shane McMahon. Then you got This Is War, which that option has 3 randomly selected superstars on the opposing brand cannot be booked in matches next week. Cannot be used the week before a pay-per-view. So, damn, that's like to stop you from doing something.
Yep.
So they're gonna do human, and you gotta handpick who the other person got. So it's like you get double badges. You get the badge of the actual show, and you get the badge for the actual GM. And you could go versus. Wow. Okay, so you do get to go against NXT UK, which was like a big question mark. Everyone was wondering if it was NXT versus NXT and Raw versus SmackDown, but you can pick the opposing brand to be NXT UK. That's dope. Yep, I like it. And then you also get to pick the duration.
Max is like 50 weeks.
Yeah,
or
50 weeks. I want to see the number of weeks that the session will run for. So yeah, it ends at 50 weeks. So draft pool determines which superstar are available for drafting. Use custom to create your own draft pool with both real and created superstars. Oh, okay. That's what people were wondering if it was going to have that feature, so I'm glad it does. That's a big
Yeah,
feature.
that's dope. That's a lot more people you can mess around with.
100%, yep. And you get to pick legends within that draft pool too. Like maybe you want to add, I don't know, The Rock or Stone Cold or
Sign you
something.
some free
Some
agents.
free agents, yep. I like that. I'm probably gonna go custom. You get to do manual. So draft settings. The method of drafting superstars either done manually by the player or done automatically. Okay. And then these are the draft rules which we had already seen, and this is where I'll end this video. Each GM will start with a budget of 2.7 million. GMs will take turns drafting one after another, starting with player 1. There will be 8 rounds of drafting. After the 8th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft until they are out of cash, which is something that I would like to do. And then for tips, GMs can press R3 button to get recommendation on who to draft. You can also press square to get more information about a superstar. So that's the beginning of, the GM mode and the options that you have available to you in terms of the general manager to go with or the show to go with. So I like it. I'm digging it so far. It looks very, very promising despite it being limited.